week two. Week two is through. Man, y'all, it was a hot one as well. It's hot right now. I'm already starting to sweat through this shirt. Anyways, I've got a lot to share in this week's recap video, so y'all check it out. For those that maybe are just tuning in, I am on a 20-week journey where I'm training for 20 weeks. I'm writing 20 songs. I'm running one marathon for one cause. Hear that hawk? It's coming for me. So I decided to finish this week two recap video in my wife's car because y'all, that hawk was cray-cray. No, it was just a bit too loud. And so yeah, now I'm in the quiet of this car. I've got the AC going. We're good to go. If you're new to tuning in, I'm on this 20-week journey. I'm training for 20 weeks. I'm writing 20 songs. I'm running one marathon for one cause, raising funds and awareness for the Matamoros Children's Home located in Matamoros, Mexico. Which, by the way, the donation link to this amazing place is in the description box, as well as it's in all my bios and all of the social media world. Okay, so for this past week, second week, my wife and I, we were out of town. We were spending time with family celebrating the 4th of July. And I honestly thought, knowing that we were gonna be traveling, I was like, man, is this gonna put a kink in the chain with marathon training and with songwriting? And so all I did though, I just prepared in advance and I threw my guitar in the back of the car, right there, and that rhymed. And I also threw some dumbbells back there and I just stuck with it and it all worked out. Pun, get it? It worked out because I worked out and I wrote a song and worked that out too. Anyways, okay, so sorry. Here was my training for week two, y'all. Monday was an upper body lift. And then Tuesday, I ran 3 miles. After that, Wednesday, I ran 2 miles with a lower body lift. And then Thursday, I ran 4 miles. Then leading to Friday was another upper body lift. And then, check it out, Saturday, just real quick, side note, every Saturday is a long run for me. It's always the long run. So drum roll, please. Saturday, I ran the farthest I've ever run. I ran 7 miles, y'all. 7. Man, it was crazy. Which led to Sunday, which, again, by the way, Sunday is always the recovery day, and I am just, hallelujah. I'm always so thankful for Sundays. They're the best. So the weekly total, I ran 16 miles, y'all. 16! Woo! Now, here's something that I've come to realize when it comes to running. You never know what you're gonna run into. Hey, there was another pun. Running and you don't know what you're gonna run into. Anyways, check it out. This past week, I saw not one, but 2 goats. Not one, but 2. The second goat I saw was really hairy. It was the strangest goat I've ever seen in my life. Okay, and then check it out. The second thing that happened, I was running in this neighborhood and there was a bunch of dogs, which you gotta look out for dogs, right? But particularly this neighborhood had a bunch of small dogs. And I ran by this house and there was this sweet old lady. She was sitting on the porch and she just was waving hi. And the dogs started coming, and I was okay, this is it. And is it gonna bite my ankle? And it didn't, it just licked my ankle. But that was pretty crazy. And then to finally cap it off, I saw a snake. A snake was just in the middle of the running trail. And it was pretty big, which personally, I'm a Hufflepuff, so I slid past that Slytherin. So check it out. When my wife and I aren't traveling, I wanted to show y'all the space in the area where I do a lot of my training, I do a lot of my thinking and writing and praying, and ultimately, and I would say most importantly, I do a lot of my listening to God. Because listen close, kids. God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth because we should honestly listen twice as much as we speak. So please, grab your popcorn and whatever beverage of choice that you prefer. And without further ado, please enjoy the Jones Gym Tour.
Leg curls and leg extensions. Bench press and incline. Dumbbells.
Elliptical.
Rower. Barbell. Dips, chin-ups, pull-ups. American flag, Texas flag. Hello Texas, welcome back home, Aunt Chrissy and Uncle Kev from our awesome family when we moved back from Colorado, or when we moved from Colorado back to Texas. One of my favorite Avengers, the inspirational Captain America. Fridge full of all the drinks I need to trade. My continual collection of stickers. Garage pictures and many signs. And last but certainly not least, the infamous man, myth, and legend, my dad, aka Pop.
Hey, I sure hope that you enjoyed that tour. Okay, so something else, or rather someone else, that I wanted to mention in this recap video is my wife, Tina, Bobina, my Momina, Tina. Y'all, I cannot tell you how awesome my wife is. I'm literally daily living the definition of marrying up. She's 5'2.5", and I'm 6'1", so I guess I physically married down. In every other way, I'm married up. I'm telling y'all, she's amazing. Tina has been such a huge support for me in this journey. And guess what? Y'all will get to see her in future videos. So be on the lookout for that. All right, so up next in this week 2 recap video is to talk about the second song that I wrote. I actually co-wrote this song with a little brother of mine. His name is Sabin. Such an awesome name, Sabin. Love his name. I said little brother because y'all, he's 12 years younger than me. And man, I'm getting so old. But okay, although he's younger in age, Sabin is one of the most mature guys you'll ever meet. He's married to his beautiful wife, Seela. He has a beautiful daughter. Her name is Sabbath. Y'all, this dude loves Jesus, and he is a prolific and gifted songwriter. He's actually the founder of Sacred House. Sacred House is where both up-and-coming songwriters as well as seasoned songwriters, they gather together in community and learn and write together. And by God's grace, I get to be a part of this special community. And I'm going to be going to quite a few of their songwriting retreats coming up this year. If you are a songwriter or you are interested at all in songwriting, go to sacredhousemusic.com. Anyways, back to the song. It was crazy, y'all. I was in a convo with my family, and we were talking about how the world often misunderstands Jesus. In Mark chapter 2, verse 15, we see that Jesus sat and ate. Listen close. It says that he sat and ate with many tax collectors and sinners. So y'all listen and listen close. Jesus didn't come for the cleaned up and picked up, pretty prestigious people. No, the opposite is true. He came for the down and out, the broke down, thoroughly messed up people. In talking with my family, and also in reference to that Bible verse, I just randomly said out loud, I said, Jesus didn't just eat with the sinners, man, he also paid the tab. And then it hit me. I was like, I need to write that down. And so I messaged Sabin a few days later, and then by God's grace, we wrote entitled, Jesus Paid the Tab. So please, when you get a chance, go check it out. Go listen. I really hope that it helps you remember who Jesus truly is and how nothing you've done intimidates him or scares him away. No, he sits with sinners. How do I know this? He sat with me, and I am just so thankful. You know what this 20-week journey thus far has reminded me of the most? That I and we, all of us, daily, only have one of 2 choices to make. And this choice, y'all, it's made mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and honestly, this choice can be made hundreds of times throughout any given day. You ready? Here it is. We can run away from God, or we can run to God. I told y'all that I'm going to be sharing the good, the bad, and the ugly in this journey. So with that, let me bring just a little nuance to this choice that we daily make. Check it out. We can also run away from difficulty, or we can run through difficulty. It doesn't take a rocket scientist, y'all, to figure out that growth doesn't happen from ease and comfort, but rather from struggle and discomfort. Straight up, when we run through difficulty, that's where we get closer to God. This 20-week journey, y'all, it's already been difficult in many ways. And it's my goal to run through those difficulties. Y'all, even just in life, of course, I can't tell y'all how many times I've run away from difficult things that I'm going to actually be sharing with all of you through the course of these 20 weeks. But let me tell you this. What has seemed to be multiple setbacks in my life has just been multiple setups to get closer to God. What we think is in the way of God's plan is actually a part of God's plan to get us closer to Him. And I can't wait to tap into these more with you later. But for now, let me encourage you with this. Run to God. Run to God. It's the very difficulties that we face that He uses to get us closer to Him. All right, so I guess that about does it. Don't forget to watch and listen to Jesus Paid the Tab, the second song from this past second week. Also, I just would ask again to please prayerfully consider donating to the Matamoros Children's Home. Also, if you want to learn more about this amazing place, just go to matamoros.children'shome.org. All right, week 2 in the books. Week 3, here we come. Woo! I'm stoked. We'll see you later. Wait, hold on. I almost forgot. Listen, come close. Super important. Are you close? You're awesome. Ha! TMI, but I just blew out a snot rocket. I didn't want to film that, so you're welcome.